Facebook group. So if you don't want to look much what's on there, it won't be online. But it's only people in the group. Hey, we're back. Hi. With Dan Martin, who was in a little bit of the other segment. He's going to be closing the show out tonight. So he'll be the lengthiest guest on. But you can say as long as you want. We haven't really spoken to you much, except for just busting Sam Monk's balls in the previous segment.
Yeah, no, I do that when I see him.
It is belly button.
Yeah. I busted his belly button.
I
busted one.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the first ever podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So how did you find the Naked Show? Start performing here? Because you've become sort of a regular in the last year and a half, 2 years or so.
Yeah. Yeah. About a year ago, I think was my first time. A friend of mine had been performing on it regularly and said it was fun. So I just asked you, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think we had the kind of a back and forth on Facebook. I tried, to reassure you it's not that. It's not like filled with weirdos who are
tasty.
It's like, welcome stalkers.
That no one's gonna be like, what a skank.
And I hope that I was like, please.
It was funny because when I first met her, I was like, what a skank. Except I was like, what a skank. Like it was a good thing.
One
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what were your some trepidation before the first time? Even my reassuring Facebook conversation.
Things are always better when a man explains them.
Well, I didn't. I don't argue that point, but
yeah.
Continue, Dan. No.
Yeah, my fear kind of went away after I did the show because I figured the people in the audience are just as weird. Like these are people that
makes sense.
That go to comedy shows once a month and they go here. So this one, they want to come even if it's naked. Some of them.
That's true.
Okay,
there are
regulars.
Like this is like their thing, and they don't go to any other shows. So just like I'll watch comedy only at their speeds.
I don't call them regulars, but I call them extraordinaires. Great. Thanks for coming.
Connoisseur.
Yes.
Connoisseurs of Boston cocks.
Well, I call my male fan base connoisseurs.
Oh my gosh.
This is what happens when you're hanging out backstage. So, when you first did it, did you watch the show? Did you watch Andy with the ones with the audience, or were you sort of just focused on yourself and waiting?
Yeah, I watched Andy. I've actually been to the show before, so I've been in the audience a couple of times, and I hung out backstage, got naked way too soon, and
we were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were.
Like the person just went on stage, and then you get naked, and then
now you're naked for a while.
Yeah.
It's like when you're in the elevator with a stranger.
Yeah.
One of you farts.
Like
one of you is naked.
It's just really weird.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Number 2. No, I don't want to do a number 2. Right.
I'm going into the floor number 2.
Nobody appreciates when you go to floor number 2 in the elevator.
When you do elevator humor, it's spelled with an OU. It's elevator humor. Anyway.
A lot of humor. Okay, go on. I'm sorry. You got naked way too soon. And,
yeah, I kind of blacked out when I was actually doing my set. I don't remember how it went. Okay, I guess. But I remember being a little bit shaky. But I always get nervous when I go on stage, anyways, even if I'm wearing clothes. So it was like that, only a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Now, has it dissipated or changed a little bit since doing it initially?
Yeah. Tonight, I was really comfortable. I was just dick around with my dick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I felt comfortable, relaxed.
Hang out with the wang out. You know?
Mm-hmm. The Lang Wang.
Is it a packed show? I didn't get to think of it.
Yeah, I believe it's sold out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They have the extra row of chairs. With
Yes,
different-
that's how you can tell. The movable chairs.
The folding chairs we hit each other with when the show's going really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we do the naked wrestling show.
Mm-hmm.
That's tonight when I go home and try to sleep with my wife. Hey, well, like the wrestle.
First the balloons. Then the
Honey,
naked wrestling.
I'm tired.
I hope that she took a nap today.
I really do. Too.
But your wife has come to many shows.
She has.
And she says it's stuff.
She loves.
You got a kid at home now, so.
Yeah, and then the kids come in next. She's 9. She's got to see this stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to get her some tickets.
Yeah. Now what do
No, not like.
the Improv Boston has the kids show. Now they're
Yeah.
gonna have the naked kids show. No. For a while, I tried to get.
Get an oh god from the next people. Oh my god.
I tried to get Cam McNeil to do the show, and he started doing comedy when I think he was like 17 or something. I tried to get him when he was over 18 because I wanted to.
I tried to get him.
I tried to. I just wanted to jokingly advertise
At least
this.
waited until he was 18.
Hot nude teens.
Yeah.
That's not in the market.
And then you have that
It's not very
huge,
sexual.
rider in white that just says, "Oh, everybody was 18 plus, and all the laws were met."
Yes.
I watch a lot of porn.
Oh
There
yeah.
must be some
And
18-year-old comics like now,
There
right?
are some.
There is,
There's a
in fact.
couple. You can advertise as
Let's
barely
get them
legal.
naked.
Yeah.
Barely legal, barely funny.
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to mention any names. People have contacted me to be on the show, and I've politely said like, "Oh, maybe we don't have any room on this." Like, just because we're not that desperate yet, just like.
But my wife has come to many shows. She came to a show when we were just dating, and she was like, "This is great." She loved it though.
Mhm.
She thought it was like one of the best times I had performed since.
Oh.
She had seen me a bunch of times. She's like, "You just seem more relaxed," and I was like, "Yeah, that's true."
Yeah.
Like a year or 2 by then.
Mhm.
I've been there for like 4 years now.
Yeah. What do you feel about? Have you brought people to the show, or I mean, are there people? Because you're an improviser at Improv Boston. You've done some stuff here. So people in the community tend to support the shows. And
Yeah. I try not to be a creep and ask just anybody, but I'll invite my friends that I know won't think that I'm weird for asking them. Like my boyfriend or my best friend, like they're not going to be like, "Oh, Lisa's trying to get me to look at her naked again." Nobody's going to say that. No. One time, actually, I had a first date here.
Oh, we were just talking about Sean. Okay, so yeah. Tell me how it went.
Well, it was bad.
How'd you meet?
It was an OK Cupid date, and
did you tell him I have a show tonight or I have a naked show tonight?
No.
Or did he show up?
I misunderstood the plans. We were going to have dinner, and then I figured that I would be bored with him. No, he said he had to work later, so I thought he said he had to work later, earlier, and he's free later, and he has this awesome surprise that we could do later. But I was on the show that night, and it turns out his surprise was going to the naked show. I thought our date was going to be over by then, and it was really, really awkward. Like there was just no connection. He was weird.
Yeah, I haven't called her since. I actually got married and everything.
Yeah, so he
I haven't seen her till now.
Oh, hi again, Alfonso. He sat in the
That was his
audience.
name?
Like I let him. I don't remember. It was something like
Alfonso.
that.
Now wait, let me
Alejandro.
just put a pin in that for a second. Now, bringing you to the naked show, you were already booked to perform
Your
on it.
surprise was
Correct.
But did you do that, like sit in the crowd with him and then be like,
and then they were like, "Up next, Lisa Lang," and you ran.
This is so you know, this is the second surprise I'm on the show that's happened in the last hour.
Is it?
Because Kona did it to his cousins.
Right.
Well, they were already going.
But they didn't know that he was on the show, and he didn't tell them.
Were they going because you invited them?
No. They were just going because they heard about
So it's the same kind of, it's a
I
similar
heard them-
story.
I heard them
Yeah.
speaking about it at Thanksgiving, and I was like, well,
I had a friend who was like, oh, my buddy Danny's a comedian in Boston. He closes out this show at Improv Boston. We should go see him. And it was his first date. He brought her. He didn't tell her. He knew.
yeah.
He didn't tell her.
I mean, that is what
And
Andy
she
says
never
at the end
called
of
him
every
again.
show. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she was just like, what are you doing, you know, with your life? That this is your friend. This is what he does.
See? All right, but Lisa, please
Yeah.
continue. Did you say, well, here's the thing about that?
Yeah, once I realized my mistake with her scheduling, I was like, well, I'll just tell him that I'm on the show and let him come if he wants. And
He already has tickets.
yeah, so we did.
I have a surprise.
You're like, you can actually get a refund for one of them.
Oh, you think you have a surprise?
Yeah, so I sat down next to him for like half the show. It was really awkward. It just
And the whole time he knows that you're gonna.
yeah. So
Wow.
then I got up and I just hung out backstage as long as possible, so I didn't have to talk to him. And then
Poor Alfonso.
after the show, I said, "You're really, you're really nice. But I don't want to see you again."
Yeah. You should have closed with that. Do a little flag. Anyone here on a date with me?
Anybody? Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah. Is anybody here on a date with me?
I don't think we can top that. That's great.
That's a great one.
Any other highlights of the Naked Show? I had you close it out one time when I was hosting. Was that any different than when you're performing in the middle of the show? You went second tonight. Does order matter?
Order doesn't really matter because they laugh at they laugh liberally and loudly. And I like that. But yeah, when I closed it out, I guess the difference is I just felt very special.
Yeah. Aw, there you
Thank
go.
you.
Cool.
Yeah, 'cause I feel the same way. I've been closing out for a while, but no matter when I go or when I used to go, it's always great.
Yeah.
But you feel good going at the end and doing a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel nice.
Yeah. Oh, somebody that I had dated was in the office that night.
Oh, the night you had.
And you don't have to do the curtain call.
This was actually.
What is stop bringing people that you're potentially going to see naked to the naked show?
I didn't
Try to have
know
the
I was
upper
gonna
hand.
It's called spoiler alert, everybody.
Mhm.
Spoiler alert, you get these. You in? No, you're not? All right. I don't want to see anymore.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, we're going to bring in our two first timers to give us their insights on it.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks for being on it.
See you guys later.
See
Maybe.
you soon. Yeah.
I'm going to check in on the show.
Check it out on the show. You can give a mid-show report. All right.
Mid-show
Take a little
report.
time out.